CBDCs would be a great point here. I think it's not talked about enough at all how the very concept of CBDC emerges as a direct response to the threat of Bitcoin. Like, you'll never hear a central banker say this. It's like they act like they just came up with this on their own. Like, oh, we just need to make this new high-tech money to make everyone safer and better and add financial stability and insert platitude here. When in reality, it's a competitive response to a disruptive technology. It's like, here's a technology that makes a central banking business model zero effectively in the long run. What are we going to do about that? Well, we're going to double down. We're going to try to have fiat 2.0. So I would expect to see a lot more efforts from centralized institutions to that effect. Another one was like the IRS proposing to have visibility or legibility into all bank transactions over a certain amount, $600 or whatever it was. So you're just going to see these antiquated, what I call analog age, which is everything pre-digital age, institutions and business models, I think, fighting for survival or fighting for relevance or viability in the modern age. And try as they might, just like try as the church did, there was a counter-reformation. There was a reformation and there was a counter-reformation by the church. I think we'll go through a similar thing. Like sovereign individuals will start to reorganize themselves into more efficient, empowering models, right? Where you're not taxed as much, you have more freedom, more options. There'll be some pushback from states, but where I get, again, when I just look at it game theoretically, it's like the more pushback they supply, the more impetus they're creating for people to move onto digital rails, basically to preserve their identity and capital and whatnot. And once you're there, you're largely invulnerable to coercive measures. So I just see it as like analog age institutions trying to exert more control, but as they squeeze tighter, people effectively slip between their fingers into this digital ether. And once you're there, like we know as Bitcoiners, like once your money's there, it never leaves. You're like, I have total peace of mind. My money goes up every year, pretty much over 4-year cycles. What would ever cause me to leave being in denominating myself in Bitcoin? So that's how I see it playing out.